Now, is she really done this time, or should I wait? Here, come back. She might come back, you know. Oh, she's a tricky one. That Aielli, that's her name. She's from Cuba. Aielli, Ibey. Why you? Why anything? Well, I don't know. These are philosophical questions that we'll have to answer another day. But for right now, we've got something solid, something that's historically famous and great. And it's the Hound of the Baskervilles. And we've got some folks from up at the Penfold Theater that's doing it.
That's right.
It's up in Round Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and this is Ryan Crowder, who's going to tell us all about it.
Yes. This is going on at the Round Rock Amphitheatre. We open today. This is our opening night, and we run through June 27th. At Penfold, we have a habit of doing a free summer show in the park. Boy, it's early.
I can tell we were out late last night.
Summer show.
One of those summer shows. So this year we're doing the Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of the Baskervilles. It's been exciting.
Well, allow me to do a bit of historical reference for you. This is regarding the Hound of the Baskervilles, and I always got mixed up. Was it the Hounds of the Baskerville or the Hound of the Baskervilles? Well, it's the Hound of the Baskervilles. It says so right on the cover of the book, and at the bottom of the book it says Conan Doyle, because that was before he got to be Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He was just Conan Doyle back then, you know, like John Grisham before he became Sir John Grisham the First or whatever. Okay, so here we are, Hound of the Baskervilles. It's a book that was written by Arthur Conan Doyle, and it featured Detective Sherlock Holmes after he died in the previous story, but they brought him back to life for this book, and he was so popular in it they kept him around for a few more years. So it's a great story, and it's set largely in Dartmoor in Devon, in England's West Country. So what takes place with this play?
Well, we've got
it was originally the book, the story.
Originally the book. Most of the Sherlock Holmes stories are short stories. Conan Doyle wrote a few novels, and this is one of those. It's not terribly long, about 160 pages. It's a good read if anyone's looking for a summer read.
And it's a crime novel.
Novel.
I'm the world's greatest crime novel fan.
Oh, really?
I've got more books at home that are crime novels. Michael Connelly, you know, it just goes on and on and on.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Dashiell
great.
Hammett, Raymond Chandler, you know, they're all favorites of mine. So you got Conan Doyle crime story.
That's right. It's through a filter. There was a group about 5 years ago called People Like Us out at the UK who did an adaptation, and that's what we're performing on the stage. It's a 3-actor adaptation, and it's really funny. It kind of feels like Monty Python doing Sherlock Holmes, and 3 actors do all of the characters, and there's a lot of wit and slapstick and fast costume changes, and, you know, it keeps us on our toes. We have a great time.
And how many characters are in the play?
Well, I luck out. I basically play one character, but these guys over here, they play a whole lot more. Do you guys want to...
Who are these guys?
Oh, well, this is Eva McQuaid. She plays Sherlock Holmes and many others. And Toby Minor plays Sir Henry Baskerville. And
so we've got a lady Sherlock Holmes.
A lady Sherlock Holmes, that's right.
A lady. Thank you. Yes,
that's you
I am
in
a lady.
The picture. Is that you in the picture with the hat?
That is me in the picture with the hat.
You completely fooled me.
Oh, good. That means I did well getting dressed this morning, too.
Yeah.
I swear I would have sworn that was a guy.
Well,
but she fooled me anyway. So, okay. So, and what all parts do you play? This fellow would be called Toby.
Yes,
Toby
sir.
Minor.
I play Sir Henry Baskerville, and then Sir Charles Baskerville, and some yokels and a cabbie, and a couple other things here and there.
Dr. Mortimer.
Dr. Mortimer, several.
So the
other
Baskervilles live at the Baskerville Palace, and
yes, at Baskerville Hall in Dartmoor. That's it's their ancestral home,
Right.
and there's a curse that lives there as well.
what is the curse?
All of the family of the Baskerville have died under mysterious circumstances out on the moor, and every Baskerville that goes back to the hall meets this evil fate.
And
So
what evil fate might that be?
Death.
Certain death.
Does the hound eat him up, or what?
So says the legend, yes. And so
Now, this isn't their pet dog.
no, it's this some glow in the dark fiend that eats
With
them
red
out on the moor.
eyes.
Yes,
It's
according
always
to the
got to
book.
have red eyes.
Yes. So Henry has come back to his ancestral home because he's determined to live there because this is where his people are from, and he's, by goodness, going to stay there.
Right. If you guys ever watch Supernatural, they've got this, the Hounds of Hell, and it's the same critter, with red eyes, and it eats people up. I love Supernatural. I love Supernatural.
Good
It's a great show, yeah.
It's great. So let's tell everybody right now, get busy and start watching Supernatural.
There you go.
I've watched so many
That's really the
episodes of
point.
that over and over again. I just love it. Okay, so are you ready to give me a little bit of the drama?
We are. We've got a scene picked out just for you.
Sir Charles's body was discovered by his butler, Barrymore.
He sounds suspicious already.
Sir Charles's fingers were dug deep into the earth, and although there was no obvious physical injury to his body, his face was so horrifically contorted with fear that I struggled to recognize him.
And normally you're fine with facial recognition.
He was one of my closest friends.
All right, carry on.
At first light, I returned to the scene. The ground was still damp, and I was able to trace Sir Charles's footprints. To my astonishment, he appeared to have tiptoed some 20 yards to the spot where he then collapsed, dead.
Tiptoed?
And I discovered something else, away from the body.
Barrymore.
No, more footprints.
Barrymore's.
No, the footprints of a gigantic hound.
No.
Yes.
Tell me, Dr. Mortimer, because I'm now suddenly very interested. Why did you not call me in before? Why did you wait a month?
Because, Mr. Holmes, I believe we may be in the realm where even the most acute and experienced of detectives is helpless.
You mean the realm of the supernatural?
I'd rather not be drawn.
I quite understand. Watson, put your sketch pad away.
Sorry.
Explain yourself, Dr. Mortimer.
An ancient family legend. Some call it the curse of the Hound of the Baskervilles.
And the others?
It's generally known as that, actually.
All right, let's have it.
The manor of Baskerville Hall was once owned by Sir Hugo Baskerville, a profane and wicked man, nefarious and immoral.
Yes, all right, we get the idea.
It is said that one Michaelmas Eve, he chased a servant girl across the moor with a pack of hounds after she refused his drunken advances.
Did she escape?
She died of fear and fatigue.
What kind of legend is that?
Please, let me finish. Sir Hugo's reveling friends caught up with the tragedy. They bore witness to a great demonic beast that was tearing out the throat of Sir Hugo Baskerville.
Crikey!
Since that time, all members of the Baskerville family are well advised never to cross the moor in those dark hours when the powers of evil are exalted.
Is that it?
Didn't you find that interesting?
To a collector of fairy tales?
There have been recent sightings of the creature upon the moor, Mr. Holmes.
Dr. Mortimer, you tell me in one breath you wish me to investigate the death of Sir Charles, and in another you find it useless. Are you oxymoronic?
Or completely moronic?
What is the purpose of your visit, Dr. Mortimer?
I came here for advice, Mr. Holmes. Advice is how I should instruct Sir Henry Baskerville, who arrives at Waterloo Station today.
Sir Henry Baskerville?
Yes, the last in the line of Baskervilles. He's a Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's no other claimant to the Baskerville fortune?
None. It is Sir Henry's wish to live in the home of his fathers. Yet consider also that every Baskerville who goes there meets with an evil fate. It's such an impenetrable dilemma. Mr. Holmes, what is your judgment?
A dilemma indeed, but not impenetrable. Dr. Mortimer, I will accept the case. I will find Sir Henry and instruct him forthwith. Your role is now complete. Very finely played. We all enjoyed it very much, didn't we?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Holmes, how strange. What I can't get out of my mind is the image of this old man tiptoeing around his garden in the middle of the night and then just dying.
Watson! Watson, it is so much more strange than that. He wasn't tippy-toeing. He was running for his life. It is imperative we find Sir Henry before he goes to Baskerville Hall.
Oh, and to find out what happens next, you got to go see the play. Well done, you characters from the Penfold Theater up there in Round Rock, Texas. And we heard from Ryan Crowder, who is Watson, and Mr. Holmes is played by Ava McQuaid. And all of the different Baskerville characters are played by Toby Minor. And He's the guy with the really thick British accent. He knows. Okay, you guys were great. Thank you so much. And what do we do for ticket information and where to go and when?
Well, it's free. It's a free performance in the park. It is. It absolutely is. So you can bring a picnic blanket if you want, or a lawn chair, but you can leave. You don't have to worry about reservations. If you want information, you can go to our website, www.penfoldtheater.org.
Okay, and it's up in Round Rock, Texas.
Up in Round Rock.
Round Rock is Austin, for heaven's sake. It's all one big thing. You go to, where are you going to go? You're going to go to see a movie at where? At the North, what do they call it? The North, what is that Northern Theater?
Arbor 8?
They got a South one and a North one. The South one is it not Tower? I'm causing a blank.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But anyway, I can't think what. There's the Metropolitan. Who's the ones that are down at around Slaughter Lane? Metropolitan is one, and on the other side of the highway, there's another one. And well, anyway, there's a northern version of that, and basically it's in Round Rock.
Oh, Tinseltown, maybe.
Tinseltown.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
That's
Tinseltown
North is
You'll see that on the way to the amphitheater.
Yeah, it's right up there in Round Rock, so it's really part of Austin.
Oh,
so,
sure, yeah.
Okay, so get up to the Penfold Theater, see Hound of the Baskervilles. The dates are when?
Tonight through June 27th, every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Okay, and so you don't need a ticket, just get up there and see it.
That's right.
Exactly.
Starts at 8, starts at 7.
8 o'clock, that's right.
Thank you guys so much.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Thanks for
enjoyed
having
it.
us.
Thank you.
And a special thanks to Big Mama Thornton.